Howdy, welcome to the shop. I thought today we could talk about something that could be not that interesting, but seems to be very helpful. And it's sweeping the floors in the shop. And I wanted to talk about my secret weapon. And my secret weapon is something I got off Facebook Marketplace for 25 bucks about a year ago now. It is my Roomba. Bought it used. I would have felt bad putting a $300 vacuum into shop use. I only paid 25 bucks for this one. Works great. I wanted to go through some of the pros and cons of using a vacuum like this in a shop situation. And I think the biggest pro is it sweeps under my workbenches. A lot of dust collection goes on up underneath the workbenches. We'll even do a test here. So let's check this out. So I have all of my filing cabinets up on 4x4s so I can move them with a pallet jack. And the robotic vacuum will actually go under here. So like usually they're full of cobwebs and all kinds of nastiness. And there's nothing. My hand's totally clean. And I guarantee you, I have not swept under there. So, very good pro. Cleans under the workbenches. Next up, there's no dust. So sometimes while you're sweeping, you generate a lot of dust, which then lands on things, and then you have to clean cars and workbenches and tables and stuff. Let's see, next up, no sweeping. I don't like sweeping. I don't want to do it. I bought the Clean Sweep sweeping compound that's like the oily sawdust that's supposed to make the not plume dust while you're vacuuming. It's good, but I still have to sweep, and this is easier. The cons, if you got a bunch of junk in your shop and it's all over the floor and you have stuff that's about 2 inches high, maybe a little bit less, it'll get stuck under it until you figure out what those things are, and then you modify them so it either doesn't go under them or it clears. So here's an example. This is my tubing bender cart with junk on it, and notice I put a spacer lift under it because it was the exact height to get the vacuum stuck under it in its former form. So I put a lift block on it, lift kit on it, so the vacuum no longer gets stuck under there, and it sweeps under there. You can't leave big chunks of stuff. Like, it won't suck up June bugs, it won't suck up wood pieces, but it will suck up sawdust. So that's something. You can't leave oily stuff around. You don't really want it to like be dragging oil all over the floor. If your floor is really dirty, you have to empty it often. I have a concrete driveway, so I don't drag in a bunch of mud and dirt and stuff. But the dirtier it is, the more often you have to empty it. It is kind of loud, which usually I have music playing in here, so it's not a big deal. And then you kind of have to run it often to keep up on all the dust, depending on how often you're working in here. But anyways, those are my tips. My secret weapon is my Roomba, and I'll show you here. Here's some of the stuff. I haven't cleaned it out yet from its last sweeping, but like this thing, oh, never mind. It does pick up June bugs. Look, there's a big old fat June bug in there. All right, well anyways, would recommend 100%. If you can get one cheap or used, I wouldn't necessarily buy one new just for this purpose, but if you want to, more power to you. Anyways, that's a quick 5-minute wrap up on my secret tool for cleaning the shop. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.